Hello dear friend, welcome to my YouTube channel. This is Santosh Sarode, mechanical engineer. Today I am going to explain the most crucial component from automotive sector. I hope you all are take the benefits of this animated video. So dear friend, please like and subscribe my channel. So without wasting time, I start today's topic: gear, types of gear and its application. Now first, function of gear. The basic function of gear is to transmit the power as well as rotary motion from one shaft to another shaft. So gear is a component which is used for to transmit the rotary motion, to transmit the power or to transmit the torque from one shaft to another shaft. Such a component is called as gear. Having construction is shown in this figure. So this is the circular part. Over this circular part, the teeth are provided and that teeth are meshed with the another teeth and transmit the power. So this is the function of gear. Now classification of gear. The classification which is depend upon the situation of shaft axis. When we are transmitting the power from one shaft to another shaft, having condition when the two shaft is parallel, then spur gear, helical gear, rack and pinion gear, internal gear and herringbone gear are used. When two shafts are intersect with each other, then bevel gear are used. Third, non-intersecting but perpendicular to each other, then worm gear are used. And last, non-intersecting and non-perpendicular shaft axis gear, so spiral gear are used. So this is the simple classification of the gears. Now start first, parallel shaft axis gear. When two shafts are parallel to each other, then spur gear are used. The spur gear means what? The teeth having axis is parallel to the axis of this shaft, then it is called as spur gear. So spur gear is used in the automobile gearbox, watch, etc. Now second, helical gear. The helical gear having teeth is inclined to the axis of shaft at an angle of helix, then it is called as helical gear. Having operation is smooth than the spur gear, so it is used in the automobile gearbox, high speed application and rolling mills. Now rack and pinion gear. The rack and pinion gear which is used for to convert the rotary movement into the linear movement, that is reciprocating movement. In such a situation, the rack and pinion gear are used. This circular component, rotary component, is called as the pinion gear, and this is a linear component is called as a rack. So having application, it is used in the steering gear mechanism, lathe machine. Now next, internal gear. The internal teeth are provided to the gear and mesh with the another gear and transmit the power from one shaft to another shaft. Such a situation, there the internal gear are used. Having application, it is used in the epicyclic gear train, it is used in the internal clutches and it is used in the heavy duty vehicles. Now herringbone gear. It is similar to the helical gear, but it is different than the helical gear because the two helical gear are combined together and transmit the power from one shaft to another shaft. There is the two helical gear. One is right hand thread helical gear and another is left hand helical thread are combined together and then transmit the motion from one shaft to another shaft. It is called as herringbone gear. So it avoid one advantage which seen in the helical gear, that is side thrust comes over in the helical gear, that will be avoided by introducing this herringbone gear. Having application, it is used in the extrusion process machinery. It is also used in the heavy duty vehicles. Now second, intersecting shaft axis gear. That means two shafts are intersect with each other. So in that case, the bevel gear are used. The two shafts are intersecting with each other as well as it is perpendicular to each other. In that case, the bevel gear are used. That's why this type of bevel gear are used in the differential gearbox. The power is coming from the engine and transmit to the wheel. So perpendicular 90-degree angle power is transmitted. So in that case, the bevel gear are used. So it is used in the differential gearbox. Now third, non-intersecting perpendicular shaft axis. That is, the shaft is not intersect with each other but perpendicular to each other. In case of this situation, the worm gear are used. So having a low velocity and high speed reduction and high torque, it is used in the steering mechanism. It have the property, self-locking property, so it is used in the crane and lift. Now fourth, non-intersecting, non-perpendicular shaft axis gear. That means the two shafts are not intersecting with each other and also they are not perpendicular to each other. In such a case, the spiral gear are used. So, which is used in the sewing machine, which is also used in the light speed application. So, dear friend, I hope you all understand the gear and types of gear. So, I would like to thank for watching my video. Thank you, dear friend.